Hi everyone, it's Casey Williams. The compact crossover market's one of the hottest segments in the industry right now. But until now, Ford only had one vehicle in that market, the Escape. But looking globally, they had another car that we could look at, the EcoSport. So they had to import the thing from India, but it's actually a pretty nice car. Let's go have a look at it. Well, think for just a second about what the EcoSport actually is. An Escape is really a Focus crossover, and the EcoSport is really a Fiesta crossover. So you kind of think about that in terms of size and footprint. And if you look at it, it really does look kind of like a blown-up Fiesta, and that's good because the Fiesta is a very nice-looking car. It looks like it's designed for Europe. So it's a little bit higher. You can see that, bigger grille. Again, a lot of traits that you see in both the Fiesta and the Escape. Headlamps, clear lens, look very nice. Fog lamps down below. This is the SES package, so it's more of an upscale look. Come around the side. Again, smaller wheels, high profile. It really just does look like a big Fiesta. But again, I like that. I like the strong fender forms here. Looks good. The hood coming into the A-pillar as well. Roof rack on our car. Again, looks expensive. The gray alloy wheels look very nice. Like the way the rear window kind of wraps in. A little bit of a spoiler effect here on the rear window for airflow. But come around the back, and this is the one big mystery I had looking at the car the other day when I first came. It's like, well, how do you open the car? Nothing under here. It's not foot operated. You don't really see it. But then if you look really close at the tail lamps, you find it right here. Very nice, actually. And a little pull handle, side swing. Worked out really well. I like the way this is indented. Again, so you get some longer items in here. They've made use of every inch of space they possibly could. And coming inside, some clever storage ideas. You can actually take the bottom shelf out. You can move it up, you can move it down. Storage down below. Seats fold down. So for a car that's really short and really small, there's actually quite a bit of storage space back here, fully utilized. The base engine in the EcoSport is a 1-liter 3-cylinder, delivers 123 horsepower. You get 27 miles per gallon in the city, 29 miles per gallon on the highway. But we stepped up to the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. So we went from the 3-cylinder to the 4-cylinder, so we got the big engine in this car. And that delivers 166 horsepower, which is really good in a car this size. It's got all-wheel drive, 6-speed automatic transmission, and really compact footprint. So 166 horsepower in this is plenty. Fuel economy is a little worse, 23 miles per gallon in the city, 29 miles per gallon on the highway. This does have active grille shutters, can help the aerodynamics to improve fuel economy. It's got auto stop start. And somebody's going to tell me, yeah, 23 miles per gallon in the city, 29 miles per gallon on the highway in a car this size really isn't that impressive. And honestly, for the size of it, it really isn't that impressive. But all these small cars that are real boxy have one big problem. The aerodynamics are really horrific on them. So you got a lot of drag on the highway, which is why you often have city fuel economy very comparable to the highway fuel economy. But it has plenty of power. It's got the sports suspension system on it. It's got the steering I like a lot too. It really stiffens up as the speed increases. So it drives like a much sportier, much heavier, much bigger vehicle than it actually is. I think the designers did a bang-up job on the interior of the EcoSport, especially with the SES package. So it's very luxurious and very nice. I like the copper details in here. I think it looks very stylish. I like the screen here in the middle. I like that they have 2 knobs, high volume knob and a tuning knob. That's great. It tunes kind of slow, and it kind of takes a little while to spool up and work. But it actually works very easy. It's very easy to figure out. Got navigation, phone connections, apps, audio's all here. Sounds pretty good. Automatic climate control down below. And again, just the seats. You got heated seats. It's got a cloth insert, but I like the little racing stripes in it. Little copper racing stripes I think look good. And lots of storage inside. You got storage down here, you got storage here again, down here. Got a little bit of storage here, glove box. The owner's manual has its own little slots. Everything down below is really good storage. Door pockets, you can hold drinks and everything. And it just feels much more upscale than you expect. This one has a sunroof, adjustable headrest in it, leather wrapped steering wheel with the copper stitching on it, full gauge package. I think overall it's a very nice car. Back seat's a little bit tight. Of course, it's a very short car, so you expect that. But it's very tall, so you get in there, and there's enough space to get around town. I'd sit back there for an hour or two if I needed to. And the real mission of this car is to get 1 person, 2 people across town. It's a daily commuter car. Probably not going to spend lots and lots of time on the highway unless you're a younger person buying it or it's your only car. So you got enough space for 2 people. Seats down, can get a bunch of luggage in the back. I think it's the right package. Ford had to search the globe a little bit to find a good subcompact crossover to add to its US lineup, but it found a really good one, and Ford definitely has come to play. The car feels very nice. It feels very upscale. It's small, of course, but it feels like a smaller Ford Escape than a big Ford Fiesta, and I think that bodes really well for it. On the highway, it feels stable, feels heavy, plenty of power. 166 horsepower in a car this size is plenty. You got the sure-footedness of all-wheel drive. So overall, I think it's really good. So you're comparing this against like the Honda HR-V, the new Toyota CHR, and cars like that. Chevy Trax, of course, Buick Encore. And against those, I think it does very well. So let's talk about pricing. It starts at $19,995. As equipped, $25,325. So there's a lot of stuff on this car. You got the sunroof, you've got climate control, you've got the heated seats, you got this navigation system on it. So it's a pretty well equipped car at that price. So next week we'll have another fun car. Until then, storm forward.